YouTube, Eric DIY here with another great review for you. Today we're going to review the Pisen Pro 120 watt fast charger set. It's 120 watts total, quick charging, has 4 interfaces, 2 USB-Cs and 2 USB-As. On the back, it kind of shows you the specs here. So the USB-C charges right here can be up to 60 watts max, basically. It says 20 volts at 3 amps. That's how it fast charges. It depends on if you have the right cable that will actually do that. USB-C 2 has 100 watt max. USB-As, the A's by themselves can go all the way up to 12 volts, 1.5 amps, which is 22.5 watts max. And the other USB-A is 5 volts at 2 amps, it's 10 watts max. The different ports have different charges on them. It can simultaneously charge up to 4 devices. That means that's going to chop it down to the lower volts and amps. Let's open up the box and see what's inside. Inside the box, we have the main charging unit. I'll call it a brick because it kind of looks like a rectangular brick. Got a nice sturdy charger right there. You plug that into the wall. There's USB A2, A1, C2, C1, and again, if you look on the back of the box, I'll tell you the maximum watts there. 120 watts max out of everything, and it actually says it right on the charger too. So if you're traveling, you'll be able to find out, hey, which one's going to charge the fastest. It also comes very nice USB-C cable. Just to clarify the maximum wattage per outlet, it says USB A2 here, and looking in the manual it says USB A2 is 5 volts at 2 amps, so it's 10 watts max in there. USB A1 is at max 12 volts at 1.5 amps, 22.5 watts, so it's a little bit more powerful than A2. USB C2 is maximally 20 volts at 5 amps, so this is the one that you want to plug your MacBook into if you're going to use this to charge. That's 100 watts. That'll charge it fastest. And USB C1 is 60 watts max. This will be more for phones, but you can use either one. It's just that you want the most powerful one to charge a laptop. And phones, you could probably use either one. Just a little clarification on the ports and the maximum wattage they output. Features of the Pisen 120 watt fast charger, capable of delivering a high power output of 120 watts, and the charger is capable of quickly recharging your devices. The charger uses gallium nitride technology, which is probably what that GaN was, which dramatically reduces energy loss and generates less heat. 2 USB-C and 2 USB-A output interfaces. This charger can simultaneously charge up to 4 devices. This charger is designed to support a variety of fast charging protocols, such as PD 3.0, Quick Charge 4, AFC, and FCP, making it compatible with a wide range of devices. That means that this should charge a lot of devices fast. Finally, the charger enclosure is made of high quality flame retardant and fire retardant materials for excellent protection. So this thing catches on fire. It shouldn't catch on fire like really fast. We're back from my vacation to Walt Disney World with the family. I used the Pisen Pro 120 watt fast charger the whole vacation. I brought another travel charger, kind of looked like this, but I never even used it once. So this thing took care of everything. Very awesome. Anything you charge in, it's going to charge in a matter of hours. And I'm going to prove that right now because I didn't want to just let you take my word for it. But we have my Samsung S24 Ultra phone here. The battery basically shut off because it got to like 3%. So we're going to let it charge in this thing with the Pisen 120 watt charger. We're going to put it in USB-C 2 because, again, if you look on here, USB-C 2 by itself will provide to 100 watts max. So that's why I'm going to put it in C2. I'm going to just put the charger down there, plug it in, and now we'll plug it into the phone and we'll see how long it takes to charge. Yeah, so it's totally dead, as you can see. It's got to charge a little bit before I can even turn on the phone. 0%. You can see that supercharging. That's the double electric thing there. So it should give you an indication right now at 1% how long it's going to take to charge this entire phone with the Pisen 120 watt fast charger. It says fast charging 2% right now, hour and 48 minutes until full charge. And that's what it was giving me the entire vacation, whether it was at 50%. It said it would take like 2 hours at most to charge the entire phone. We're going to leave it there. We're going to let it charge from the standby screen because that's usually what you do if you left it overnight. And I'll come back in around an hour. We'll see how much it charged in an hour. It's been like an hour and it says 87% and 26 minutes until full. That tells you that it's going to even be less than 2 hours, or it's going to be around the hour 48 minutes that it said it was. Under 2 hours to charge an entire phone. This charger is amazing. I use this the whole trip. Cable they gave you too is very nice to get one of these. Very thick, and it supports supercharging. So again, your phone will have to support quick charge, supercharge to get the maximum output of this, I had this plugged in with all these other devices during vacation too, power banks, stuff like that, and those charge really fast too. By the next morning, everything was charged. This does exactly what it's supposed to do, and it's an excellent charger. The last thing I also want you to know is that the battery capacity in this phone is 5,000 milliamp hours. So you figure this charges about 2,500 milliamp hours per an hour or so with supercharge. It does an excellent job. Pros and cons about the Pisen 120 watt fast charger. Relatively small size. It's about the size of the palm of my hand. Comes with an excellent USB-C charging cable. The charging capacity on this is amazing. Again, you have every single option right here, right on the unit, so you know exactly which one's going to be the fastest use, including combinations. It tells you exactly what is there. I like that it has USB-C, obviously, and also USB-A outputs. It supports a lot of devices. Excellent quality product. Overall, it's a pretty good product, especially if you want fast charging, if you have a modern phone like mine that can take advantage of supercharging. Another pro is just the amount of watts that you could charge max. Supports quick charging. Could also be used with MacBook Pros and stuff like that. So it's gonna charge whatever you plug into this fast. Cons: you kind of buy this because you want the 120 watts charging power, so that way you can charge fast. What I would say is, on this travel charger, the one that I'm replacing with the Pisen 120 watt, it still has a place where you could plug in for the outlet, so it doesn't take up the entire outlet. However, you're gonna need that power for the 120 watts because that's not a fast charger. The other thing I would say is, if they could make it a little smaller for travel purposes, it would be nice. However, this was fine in my backpack the whole vacation in Walt Disney World, and it doesn't take up much profile when you do plug it in. It'll take up that second outlet, but you can always flip it around because it doesn't have a ground pin, and do it that way and still fit something underneath. So that is something that can be done. It can take up one outlet only and you're all set. Overall, would I buy the Pisen 120 watt fast charger again? You better believe it. This is now my new travel charger. I might even just leave it in my backpack with my laptop so that way I can charge things on the go. Pisen did an excellent job with this, and it's great that they also include it's not just one of those crappy USB-C cables. It's a high quality cable. Excellent product. I highly recommend buying it if you're in the market for a travel charger. It served all my purposes on vacation in Walt Disney World again. If you would like to buy your Pisen 120 watt fast charger set, please look for a link in the description below. We'll send you to Amazon where you can purchase your very own. Every purchase will help support the Eric DIY channel, and we appreciate all your support. If you like this review and you want to see more like it, please give us a thumbs up and push that subscribe button below. While you're down there, also push on the bell notification icon so that way you'll be notified of future Eric DIY video releases. We appreciate all your support. Thank you, and have a great night. As always, if you like this video, found it useful, please subscribe. And if you have a product that you would like reviewed, please contact Eric by emailing him at eric5150diy@gmail.com. Have a great day.